Hi everyone that's watching this in the future. Sorry, I don't have the screen. Just gonna wait a little bit for some people to log on. Light some incense. Got some nakshamba today. Smells good. Alright. Hi, my name is Bobbie and welcome to my channel. Today is Monday. So we're going to do a little creative flow. This class, I don't really have anything like set in stone planned for this class, for the creative flow. That's why I call it creative flow, because we just kind of make it up as I go. But I do have plans for stretching out the legs, the hips, just like the whole lower body, because I went for a run today and also ended up hurting my hip flexor. But I haven't ran in a really long time. I hate running, but I'm trying to get ready for cyclocross season, so which is in the fall. So yeah, I'm gonna be running again. So today's class, we're really gonna stretch out the legs, the hips, and all that. So as far as props go, you don't technically need any props if you don't have any props or don't like to use props, but maybe you'd like to use 2 blocks or 1 block is really all you need, or books that are about the size of a yoga block. I have a blanket to pad my knees, and then I'll also be using a strap. And if you don't have a strap, you can use a belt, a tie, a rope, even like a hand towel for the way we're going to be using it. And yeah, that's it. Let's get started. We're going to get started on our backs in Shavasana, corpse pose. So come to lie down on your back. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath you. Bring the palms to rest up toward the sky, so the backs of the hands rest onto the earth. Close the eyes, relax the face, and begin to slow down and lengthen the breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Feel the belly and chest expand with each inhale as you fill up the lungs completely. And then contract with each exhale as you empty out the lungs completely. Keep taking deep, even breaths just like that. Using the entire capacity of your lungs. Really focusing on just the breath, not letting whatever happened before you came to class affect you, and not letting anything that might happen after class affect you. Allow yourself to be present in this moment on your mat, centering in, feeling grounded through the back body, the heart space gently lifting up toward the sky. We'll take a few more moments here. And when you're ready, begin to blink the eyes open. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Circle the ankles and wrists. Rock the head from side to side. And reach the arms up above the head, the legs out long in front of you for a morning stretch. Hug the right knee into the chest. Take a few breaths here. Feel the belly press up against the thigh with each inhale. Feel the leg and belly lower down with each exhale, massaging out the ascending colon. This pose is really good for digestion. And from here, coming into half happy baby. So bringing the right knee towards the right shoulder, the right sole of the foot up towards the sky. You can either grab onto the back of the thigh, outer calf, outer ankle, or outer foot. You can keep the left leg lengthening out long in front of you or bend the left knee. Maybe reach the left knee out towards the left. Press the foot into the hand and the hand back into the foot. Maybe find a little movement here. I don't know what I did to my hip flexor. Running is bad for you. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh. Keep the right foot flexed. You can stay right here, pressing the right knee out slightly, or maybe hug the legs in, interlace the hands either behind the left thigh or in front of the left shin. You can use your right elbow to gently nudge the right knee out a little further. Lengthen the tailbone down toward the earth. Breathe into that right outer hip. And lower the left foot down. From here, find your strap if you're using one. I'll show you a way without the strap too. If you're using a strap or towel or belt or tie, whatever you have, put it around the ball of the foot and lengthen the right leg up towards the sky. Keep the shoulders grounded. So if you need to move your hands further down, go right ahead. Try to keep the right leg straight and flex the right foot. You can keep the left knee bent with the sole of the foot on the ground, or lengthen the left leg out long in front of you. If you're doing that, make sure to keep the left foot engaged, left leg engaged, left heel pressing down into the earth, and the left toes flexing up towards the sky. Breathe into the back of that right leg, that right hamstring. Still kind of working through a hamstring injury, so I gotta be pretty gentle on this side. Keep breathing. Relax any unnecessary tension from the face. And I forgot, if you're not using any props, you can bring your hands behind your leg, either behind the thigh, maybe behind the knee, calf. Be careful behind the knee, so not to put too much pressure on the joint. Then from here, bring both ends of the strap or whatever prop you're using into the right hand, or bring the leg into the right hand and open the right leg out to the right. But keep the left hip grounded. So maybe bring the left hand to the left hip, keeping it nice and planted on the ground. Flexing the right toes and the left foot if your left leg is lengthened out long. Inhale the right leg up through center. Bring both ends of your prop into the left hand, or bring the left leg into the left hand. Pull this right hip downward with your right thumb and gently tilt the right leg over towards the left side. Not all the way over, just a little bit once you start to feel a nice stretch in the IT band. It can be kind of intense. Flex those right toes, flex the left toes. And then from here, you're gonna let that right leg fall all the way over to the left side. You're gonna move over a little bit and reach the right arm out to a T, about shoulder height. Palm faces up. Keep the right shoulder grounded, so this right foot might not come down all the way down to the ground, and that's fine. You can even place a prop underneath there. Gaze can either be straight up at the sky or over the right shoulder, whatever feels best in your body. Keep flexing both feet. Inhale the right leg up to center. Release any props that you're using and slowly lower the right leg down. Take a moment to notice the difference between the two sides. And then hug the left knee in towards the chest. Take a few breaths here. Massaging the descending colon. Then, bringing that left knee towards the left shoulder, reach the left sole of the foot up toward the sky with about a 90-degree bend in the leg. Either bringing the left hand to the back of the left thigh, outer calf, outer ankle, or outer foot. This right knee can bend if you'd like. This right sole of the foot on the ground, maybe open that right knee out wide, or keep the right leg lengthened out and long in front of you. Right leg is engaged. Maybe find a little movement here in your half happy baby. Then bend the right knee, if it's not bent already. Right sole of the foot on the ground. Cross left ankle over the right thigh. Press the left knee slightly out. Stay here or hug the legs in. Either interlacing the hands behind the right thigh or in front of the right shin. Flex the left foot to protect your knee and ankle joints. Maybe use your left elbow to gently nudge the left knee out a little further. Reclined pigeon. Remember this pose for later in case you'd like to take it again in place of regular pigeon. And then carefully release the right foot down towards the earth. Find your strap again if you're using it, or whatever prop you're using. Wrap it around the ball of the foot. Oh. And that hurts my hip flexor a lot. All right, so I'm just going to take it really easy on this side. Flex the left foot as best you can. Maybe lengthen the right leg out long or keep it bent. Whatever feels best in your body. Send the breath into that left hamstring. I'm not getting a hamstring stretch at all right now because it hurts my hip too much. So, hopefully you're getting a nice hamstring stretch. Then bring both ends of the strap or your leg into the left hand. Open the left leg out to the left. This feels better. Keep that right hip grounded. Keep flexing through the right toes if your right leg is lengthened out long. Breathe into the back, to the inside of that thigh, and the back of the hamstring, the back of the leg, the hamstrings. Inhale the left leg up towards the sky. And then we'll bring both ends of the strap into the right hand. Gently tilt that left leg over towards the right side, not coming all the way over. I'm just going to keep a bend in my knee. If you're having hip flexor pain like I am from running, keep a bend in your knee. Then bring the left arm out to a T. Cross that left leg all the way over to the right side. It might not come all the way down. Try to keep the left shoulder grounded. I'm just going to bend my knee. You can take this variation too if you'd like. Either gaze straight up at the sky or over the left shoulder if that feels okay in your neck. Breathe into the belly. Inhale to come up to center. Then from here, begin to rock up and down the spine a few times. Eventually making your way to hands and knees, tabletop position. Bringing the knees right underneath the hips, hands right underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide. I can't read what anyone's writing, but I'll read it towards the end of class. On an inhale, lift the heart, lift the hips, let the belly sink, cow pose. As you exhale, round the spine, look down towards the thighs. Inhale, find extension of the spine, cat or cow. Exhale, around the spine into cat pose. Moving with your own breath. Use your breath to guide your movements. Then on your next inhale, come to a neutral spine, neutral tabletop position. Reach the right toes back behind you. Press through that right heel, stretching out that right calf. Keep the belly engaged. Keep pressing into the palms. Inhale the right leg up. Cross it over to the left side. Keep pressing through that right heel and look back towards the right heel. Breathe into the right side body, the right calf. And then inhale, bend that right knee up towards the sky. As you exhale, round that knee in towards the nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Stay right here or reach back with the left hand for the right foot or ankle. Kick the foot into the hand, tiger pose. Exhale, carefully release everything down. From here, keep the hips up nice and high, but walk the hands out in front of you, either bringing the forehead down to the earth, a prop, or reaching the chest and chin all the way down to the ground. Breathe. Stretching out the shoulders. Anahatasana, heart-melting pose. Inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right, coming onto the left shoulder, left side of the face. Right hand can stay where it is. Reach out in front of you or wrap behind the low back. If you moved your right hand, bring it back in front of the face. Press into the right palm. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach the left toes back behind you. Press through that left heel. Reach through the crown of the head. Pull the belly in and press into the palms. Stretching out that left calf. Inhale the left leg up. Cross it over towards the right side. Look back towards the left heel. Breathe into the left side body. Inhale the left leg up about hip height. Bend the left knee. Take an inhale. Exhale. Curl the knee in towards the nose, round the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Stay right here. Or reach back for the left foot or ankle. Kick the foot into the hand. Tiger pose. Exhale. Carefully release everything down. Keep the hips up nice and high. So not child's pose here. Walk the hands out in front of you. Melt the heart down towards the earth. Anahatasana, also known as puppy pose. Inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, coming onto the right shoulder, right side of the face. Left hand can stay where it is. Reach out in front of you or wrap behind the low back. Carefully unwind. Place the left hand back down. If you moved it, press into the left palm. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, lower. Walk the hands about a handprint in front of where they were. Tuck the toes underneath. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. You can pedal through the feet a little bit here. It hurts to try to straighten my leg. Folding forward for some reason. Running is bad for you. No, I'm just kidding, but it can be. And then when you're ready, find stillness. If you notice your spine rounding forward like so, bring a nice bend into the knees so you find that nice long spine that you're looking for here. Press into the palms, so lift the hips up nice and high, pull the belly in, and look towards the navel or thighs. On an inhale, wave the body forward, plank. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. This time, hold your plank. Press into the palms to lift the back heart space up towards the sky. Lengthen the tailbone back behind you. Reach the heels back and the crown of the head forward. Pull the belly in. Engage the glutes. You can always lower the knees down to the earth if you'd like. Maybe rock a little bit back and forth. Feeling that heat build up from the inside out. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Maybe do some circles in one direction and the other direction. Center yourself in your plank. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Squeeze the elbows in towards the sides, all the way down to the belly. Bring the forearms out in front of you. Press into the forearms. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. Press into the tops of the feet. Sphinx pose. You can stay right here or bend the right knee. Reach back for the right foot with the right hand. Square the shoulders off to the top of the mat. Half frog. Maybe press into the left palm to lift the left elbow up. Exhale, carefully lower back down. Release the foot if you grabbed it. And switch sides if you took that on the first side. Bend the left knee. Reach back for the left foot with the left hand. Stay here. Or press into the right palm. Lift the right elbow up. Keep the shoulder blades rolling down the back. Tailbone lengthening back. Exhale, lower everything down. Everyone lower the forehead down to the earth. Bring the hands by the low ribs. Press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Maybe lift the hands using only your back strength. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. This time pressing up a little higher. Full cobra. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift up. Full cobra, shoulder blades roll down the back, elbows squeeze towards one another. Exhale, lower. Either moving through your child's pose to your downward facing dog, or tuck the toes underneath, squeeze everything in toward the midline. Inhale, press up plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. When you're ready, bend the knees, look forward, and step the feet all the way to the top of the mat. Let the body hang over the legs. You maybe clasp opposite elbows. You can have as much of a bend in the knees as you'd like. Maybe don't have to have straight legs, especially if you'd like more of a lower back stretch. And I am definitely bending my knees today because of my hip. Relax the head and neck completely. Maybe shake it yes and no. And if you clasped opposite elbows, release the arms down. Everyone slowly bend into the knees and slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Coming all the way up to stand. Shoulder blades roll down the back. Palms spin open. The head lifts up last. Tadasana, mountain pose. All right, now I can read these comments. Sorry. Oh, hi, Paul. Yeah, me too. Okay. From here, standing at the top of your mat, you can have the feet hips width distance or together, whatever feels best in your body. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, find length in the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, either step, maybe lightly hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. Maybe do a couple leg circles in both directions. Straighten that right leg, square off the hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, cross earth. Step that right foot forward in between the hands. Lower the back knee down towards the earth. Inhale, lift the heart. Take a moment here, really sinking into the hips. You can always have blocks underneath the hands if you'd like. Maybe pillows if you don't have blocks or books. Stretching into that left hip flexor. Then on your next exhale, we're going to shift the hips back, fold over the right leg, working towards a straight right leg. Doesn't have to be straight. Flex the right toes up towards the sky. Pull the right hip back and the left hip forward. Inhale, bend into the front knee, lift the heart. Plant the left hand down on the floor or block. Inhale the right arm up toward the sky. Stay right here or bend the back knee. Reach back for that left foot with the right hand, wherever you're at. Roll the shoulder blades down the back, spin the heart open. Carefully release that back foot. Bring both hands down to frame the front foot. And tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Ground through the back heel. Align front heel with the arch of the back foot. Reach the left fingertips forward. Then use that hand to guide you up, warrior two. Keep lunging into that front knee. Press that right knee slightly out to the right so that when you look down, you can see your right big toe. Make sure both arms are lifting up as high as one another. Lengthen the tailbone down, pull the belly in. From here, flip the front palm. Inhale, left arm reaches down the left leg. Right arm reaches up overhead, reverse warrior. Keep lunging into that front knee. Exhale, reach the right fingertips forward as far as you can. Then either forearm to thigh or right hand to the inside of that right foot on the floor or a block. Left arm reaches over the left ear with the palm facing down. Side angle, look up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Then straighten that front leg. Spin both toes to the left side. Then spin the back foot to the back edge of the mat. Warrior 2 on the other side. I'm actually going to face this way. Lengthen that tailbone down. Keep lunging into that front knee. Press the left knee slightly out to the left. You should be facing the other direction on your mat. I just didn't realize that I'd have my back to you that whole time. Then, straighten that front leg. Exhale. Reach the left fingertips forward as far as you can. Then either place that hand anywhere on the leg, the block, or the floor. Right arm reaches up toward the sky. Trikonasana, triangle pose on the left side. Then bring your right hand to the right hip. Maybe heel toe that back foot in a little bit. I'm going to move my front foot so I don't run into the wall. Left fingertips reach about 6 to 12 inches in front of that left pinky toe. Then kick that right foot up about hip height. Open the hips. Flex the right toes. Reach the right arm up toward the sky. Half moon. You can always have a block underneath that left hand. You can stay here or maybe bend that right knee. Reach for your right foot. Kick that foot into the hand. Sugarcane bow pose. Then release the back foot if you grabbed it. Bring both hands down to the earth. Square off the hips. Lift that left leg up a little higher. Standing splits. Take a few breaths here. Then you can stay in your standing splits. Maybe practice a couple of handstand hops, kicking off that left foot. Maybe you find some air time. Maybe you don't. Then whatever you do is okay. And then from there, maybe you move through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Everyone meeting in your downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the left leg up toward the sky. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Maybe do a couple leg circles in both directions. Straighten that left leg, square off the hips, take an inhale. Exhale, step the left foot through in between the hands. Lower the back knee down towards the ground, or to the ground. Lift the heart up. Take a moment here. You can have your hands on blocks, or the floor, pillows, books. Stretch into that right hip flexor. On your next exhale, shift the hips back, fold over that left leg, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, bend into the front knee, lift the heart, plant the right hand down on a block or the floor, inhale the left arm up toward the sky. Stay here or bend the back knee, reach back for that right foot with the left hand. Wherever you're at, spin the heart open, roll the shoulder blades down the back, breathe. Then from here, release the back foot if you grabbed it. Everyone bring both hands to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Ground through the back heel, align front heel with the arch of the back foot. Right fingertips reach forward. Use that hand to guide you up. Warrior two. Chose the wrong way to face again. So I'm going to turn around. Left foot should be forward. This time, warrior two. Lengthen the tailbone down. Look over the left fingertips. Then flip the front palm on an inhale. Right hand down the right leg, left arm overhead, reverse warrior. Exhale, reach the left fingertips forward as far as you can. Then either left forearm to thigh or left hand into the inside of the left foot on the block or the floor. Right arm reaches over the right ear, palm faces down. Side angle. Inhale up, reverse warrior. Straighten that front leg, spin both feet to the right side of the mat, then spin the right toes back to the back edge of the mat, bend into the right knee. Warrior two on the other side. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, reach the right fingertips forward as far as you can. Then let that right hand land anywhere on the leg, a block or the floor. Inhale, the left arm up toward the sky. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Then from here, bring the left hand to the left hip. Maybe heel toe that back foot in. I'm going to move my front foot further in so I don't run into the wall. Right fingertips on the floor out in front of you, and out in front of the right pinky toe, 6 to 12 inches, either on the floor or a block. Kick the left leg up, open up the hip, stacking left hip on top of right. Ardha Hanumanasana, or Ardha Chandrasana, half move. You can stay here or bend that left knee, reach back for the left foot with the left hand, and kick the foot into the hand for sugarcane bow pose. More weight should be in the foot than in the hand. Carefully release that foot if you grabbed it. Bring both hands down to the earth. Kick that square off the hips, then kick the left foot up a little further. Standing splits. And from here, you can stay in your standing splits. Maybe take a couple handstand hops. Ooh. Then move through your vinyasa if you'd like. Everyone meeting in downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in your down dog. Then when you're ready, bend the knees, look forward, step or lightly hop to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Samasthiti. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward, forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step or hop back. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then lift the right leg up toward the sky on an inhale. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. You can stay right here, or maybe that right foot begins to get really heavy, flipping you over into your wild thing. If you're in your wild thing, carefully make your way back. Three-legged dog, right leg lifted. Then everyone bring your right knee towards your right wrist. Kick the right foot out towards the left. Lower everything down, setting yourself up for pigeon. And if pigeon doesn't work for you, go ahead and lie on your back, taking that reclined pigeon that we took at the beginning of class by crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold if you're taking pigeon. If you notice this right hip coming up, you can place a prop underneath there, a black pillow, blanket, bolster, whatever you have. Maybe you come down, maybe you stay up on the palms, maybe you come down to the forearms, maybe you bring the forehead all the way down to the ground or a prop. Breathe into that right outer hip. Inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toes, hug this right knee in, shoot it up and back, downward facing dog, or three-legged dog. Then step that right foot through in between the hands. Spin to the outside edge of that back foot. Step that and turn the right toes to face the right side of the mat. So here, I'm gonna face the other way so you can see better. So like this. Then we're gonna lower the hips down, reach the right arm back. Inhale, lift everything up, reach the right arm forward. In the exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Bring both hands down. Step into your lunge for a moment. Then reach that right foot up and back. Three-legged dog. Stay in your down dog. Maybe keep the right leg lifted or lower it or move through your vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up toward the sky. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Stay here, or maybe that left foot begins to get nice and heavy and flips you over into your wild thing. Carefully make your way back to your three-legged dog if you took your wild thing. Exhale, left knee towards left wrist. Kick the left foot out to the right. Lower everything down. Setting up for pigeon on the other side. Maybe taking reclined pigeon if this doesn't work for you. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. For some reason, stuff with the bent leg is fine on my hip, but straight leg is not. Inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, tuck the back toes, lift this front knee up, shoot that left foot up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward in between the hands. I'm going to switch sides. Then ground to the outside edge of that back foot. Turn the left toes out to the left side of the mat. Right hand right underneath the right shoulder. Lower the hips, reach that left hand back. Inhale, lift everything up, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Spin everything forward, back into your lunge. Kick that left foot up and back, three-legged dog. You can keep the left leg lifted, lower it, stay in your down dog, or move through your vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower the knees to the earth. Big toes touch. Knees can either be wide or together. Hips reach back towards the heels. Forehead reaches down to the earth or a prop. Child's pose. From your child's pose, make your way back to your downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop the feet through to a seat. Reach the right leg out long in front of you, left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Inhale, lift back up. Switch sides, left leg reaches forward, right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Reach both legs out in front of you. Lift up. Slowly lower onto your backs. Bring the soles of the, lift the legs up toward the sky. From here, bring hands to heart center. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower the left leg down. Crunch, lift the shoulders up and reach the hands to the middle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach the hands to the right. Inhale, lower. Switch legs. Exhale, reach the hands to the middle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach the hands to the left. Inhale, switch legs. Exhale, middle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right. Inhale, switch. Exhale, middle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left. Inhale, switch. Exhale, middle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right. Last one. Exhale, middle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left. And lower the feet down towards the earth, to the earth. Maybe brush the backs of the heels with the fingertips. And we'll take a bridge pose here. So try not to look from side to side in this pose. It's not good for your neck. Maybe you take a block in between the knees. And squeeze the block in between your knees. Actually, I'm going to do that. Or just pretend you have a block in between your knees to keep the hips nice and square. And you want to make sure not to splay the hips out or the knees out to the side so you lose your block. You want to squeeze that block if you're using it. On an inhale, press the hips up. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath the back. Maybe interlace the hands. Keep pressing the hips up. Squeeze the knees towards one another. And then to come down, release the hands if you interlace them. Slowly lower, upper back, middle back, lower back, tailbone. Move the block off to the side if you're using it. And then from here, bring the feet wide. Let the knees fall in toward one another. Bring the arms out to a T or cactus shape. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale, gently let the legs fall over to the left. Head to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the right, head to the left. Inhale, center. Knees to the left, head to the right. Inhale, center. Knees to the right, head to the left. Inhale, center. One more on each side. Knees left, head right. Inhale, center. Knees right, head left. Inhale, center. Hug the right knee into the chest. Lengthen the left leg out long in front of you. Take a few breaths here. Then reach the right arm out to a T or cactus shape about shoulder height. Palm faces up. Left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently cross the right knee over towards the left side. That right knee doesn't have to land all the way on the ground. In fact, it probably won't. Keep the right shoulder grounded. Gaze is either straight up at the sky or over the right shoulder. Breathe into the belly. Inhale to come up through center. Reach the right leg out long. Hug the left knee in. Take a few breaths here. Left arm reaches out to a T or cactus shape. Right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently cross the left knee over to the right side. Keep the left shoulder grounded. Maybe go over the left shoulder if that feels okay in your neck. Breathe into the belly. Inhale to come up through center. Hug both knees in. Bring the knees wide. Then a 90-degree bend to the knees. So setting up for happy baby. Hands either behind the thighs, outer calves, outer ankles, or outer feet. Press the legs into the hands and the hands back into the legs to open the hips. Lengthen the tailbone down. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Maybe straighten one leg at a time. Maybe straighten both legs. Then give yourself one last big hug. Squeeze the knees up towards the forehead. Forehead towards the knees. Into a tiny little ball. Take an inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Release the legs out long in front of you. Arms down by the sides with the palms facing up. Tuck the chin slightly so the back of the neck is long. Setting up for your Shavasana. Close the eyes. Relax the face. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last one. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Slowly let the breath return to its automatic, natural state, letting go of any breath control. Still staying present, focusing only on relaxation, watching the breath move automatically, relaxing every single muscle in the body. Trying not to think about what happened before you came to your mat today, or what might happen after. Be present, conscious relaxation in your Shavasana. Slowly begin to lengthen the breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Circle the ankles and wrists. Rock the head from side to side. And reach the arms up overhead, the legs out long in front of you for a morning stretch. Hug the knees into the chest and carefully roll onto one side. Feel free to rest here for a moment. Then whenever you're ready, trying to keep the eyes closed or a soft gaze, make your way up into a comfortable cross-legged seat at the top of your mat. Once you arrive in your seat, reclose the eyes if you opened them. Sit up nice and tall, taller than you have all day. On an inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch at the top. Exhale through the mouth, hands to heart center. Bow the chin towards the heart and take a moment to thank yourself for carving this time out of your day to do something good for your body and mind. And I thank you for joining me. I hope you can take the benefits from tonight's class with you into the rest of your night, the rest of your week, and the rest of your life. Bring the thumb knuckles up to the third eye space. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed class. I know I did, even though my hip is hurting. It's really weird. Yeah, I didn't hurt it too bad, but yeah. Be careful if you go running, especially if it's your first time in a long time. Thank you again, though. Please let me know if there's anything you want to work on in any future classes. Let me know if there's anything I need to work on. And subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And like my videos if you like them. And yeah, join me again this week on Thursday for yoga lunch break at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then this class every Monday, Creative Flow, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do have Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App if you want to donate. Donations are greatly appreciated. If you can't, don't worry about it. But those are all listed on my social media. If you can't find them, shoot me a message. And yeah, I'd be happy to take donations. Thank you again, and I hope you have a really good night. Bye.